Sagittarius, for your April readings, I am using the Rider-Waite Centennial Edition Tarot deck. I will be pulling one card for each week with an additional crossing card that functions as either a supporting or opposing energy. And also pull some cards from the playing cards deck. So, alright, so show me the energy for Sagittarius. What is the month going to look like for the sign of Sagittarius? Okay. All right. First week, second week, third week, fourth week, all right, so the first week I see this prominent King of Wands coming in, and you know, you're initiating something with him. There is a little bit of attraction with this person. I see that. This person excites you, okay? And they also inspire you. If it's not like a sexual or a love interest, I feel like this person just could be very inspiring. That sort of gets you motivated, gets you going, right? But I do feel like they do get you going. So as far as how you deal with it, I see you kind of being this Queen of Wands energy, and you are a fire sign. So this could either be you or this could be you. So if you are the King of Wands, then I feel like you're going to be starting something, you're going to be initiating something. Now, if you are the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're going to really work well with this person. You're going to partner well with this person. That energy that this king is, you know, putting off to you, or this person is really like showing you or giving you, I feel like you're receiving it well and you're also giving it back. So there is a good compatibility here between the two of you. And you know, the Tower is somewhat of a disruptive energy. So this could, you know, come as a surprise to you, this person, or it kind of looks also, you know, it doesn't have to be a bad tower always. It does seem like a disruptive force that does sort of sever and, you know, detach you from. But I also do see it as like a sudden thing that happens out of the blue, just comes out of nowhere, a sudden impact, right? And it's very intense. So because there's so much fire going on between the two of you, I feel like it could be a very intense encounter, a very intense, passionate encounter, for one. Two, there's another instance that I'm seeing is that this person comes in and, you know, you may just be, you know, going about your business day to day, and they come in, they're sort of a disruptive force, and it could be in a good way. You know, they sort of shake things up and they, you know, make things less boring in your life. Hey, that could be a good thing as well. Also, the instance that I could see this as being like a bad tower is that this King of Wands is a little bit overbearing in any way, or if he comes across as too dominating or too forward, I guess. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands, so you can handle it, and you sort of bite back in a way. Now, this can be good for, you know, sexual tension, like I said, but at the same time, if it's not in relation to, you know, any sort of attraction or, you know, romantic sort of thing, I'm not really seeing a lot of romance, I'm just seeing more passion. If it's not anything like that, and this person sort of comes on to you, you could sort of, you know, you lift up your wand and she sets boundaries. So you could also, like I said, bite back. And this person, you know, honestly, that could cause like a separation, because this person may not be, you know, wanting that, or maybe he wants to feel like he's in control or the leader in some way, and if you're showing that you are just as capable, and that may be like kind of off-putting as well. So that's one instance. So I'm seeing 3 different things here. I do generally see you guys working well together, but I'm not sure what this Tower is about. So it is a disruptive force. It does shake things up. And also it is sudden and comes out of the blue. So could be someone that shows up that sort of, you know, there is an intense attraction to. Very possible. Okay. So the 3rd week, now I'm seeing you're like not really sure what to do. This card has come up for like everybody for April. Now, I don't know what's going on astrologically, but there are a lot of retrogrades that are happening. We have Mercury retrograde. We still have Venus retrograde. Jupiter is retrograde, and then Mars goes retrograde this month. So there's a lot of energy where it's like feeling stuck, feeling still. And this isn't, you're not the only one here that's sort of being affected by this energy of like feeling limited, stuck, you know, things are not moving, okay? But there's a reason for that, and I just said it was because of the astrology, astrologically, and here you have the star, so it's in the stars. So just know that if there's any sort of stall or delay, or you're feeling confused or not know where to go, this is like a transit. This is a transiting energy, so just sort of, you know, wade through it. That's fine. You have the High Priestess. This is more of like you are really living in your instinctual power. Your intuition is very high the 4th week. You can really see through anybody's bullshit, whether it be a man or a woman or whoever this is. You really have this like penetrating insight. The inner scoop, like you know, you just know, you feel it. Some of you may be even seeing things this month or hearing things, and no, you're not going crazy. This is like your senses are telling you, right? The High Priestess is like a little bit it's a subtle energy, but you're really picking up on them. Now, another case that I'm seeing is that this could be like some sort of affair that comes in that you might want to keep under wraps for whatever reason, or you are. This is like a secretive energy, okay? And I do feel like if it's like, you know, this person comes in, it's very intense, you're not sure what to do here. It feels like it's bigger than you in some aspect. And I feel like there is some secretiveness around it. You know, maybe you haven't been so happy at home for a while. There could be this energy there because this is a card of like boredom, and then there's something that's coming out of the blue, out of the sky, and you're like, oh, wow, this really catches your eye. It's an opportunity. Now, whether you take it or not is up to you. If you do take it, I see that some of you may be in a relationship. You might not tell your partner. Now, if some of you take this opportunity and you're not in a relationship, I see you just like sitting there and reflecting about what just happened. Like, that was crazy. All right, fine. But generally, I feel like this is a good energy. This card also has been coming up for a lot of people. So the Four of Wands is about happiness, it's about security, and some sort of gathering of like, I see like an occult gathering with this together. So this could be like a group of like psychic women, or it could be like a meditation group or something like that, where you're getting together and there's some sort of celebration happening here with this card. Let's go ahead and pull an advice card. For each week. One, 2, 3, 4. You have a decision to make. You have options. Looks like you're trying to do the right thing. That's what I'm sensing. So with this 5 of Swords, this is interesting. This King of Wands, like I said, he may come across as like strong, like as too strong and, you know, overbearing. You do have the 2 5s here. 5 of Wands is a little bit more gentler than the 5 of Swords, but they're both about like just sort of sparring. Now this is good if it's for sexual tension, like I said, but at the same time, you may butt heads with this person. And there, you know, there's some competition here. The Queen of Wands, she's competitive. So, and I see this card of like, you know, sort of having to prove yourself among the group in some way, which is what the 5 of Wands stands for. This card is like telling someone off. So you may tell this person, listen, back off, you know, and that could be that sort of energy, which is like the Tower. Okay, that's fine. However that plays out, it just feels like very intense, you know, and it looks like the dust sort of settles here. You have the 3 of Wands now, and it's funny because you have a wand, and a wand. You have the 3 here, and there's going to be some sort of competition here. So maybe you're not really sure, you know, how to move forward or what to do. It's okay, because this is like, 1, I said it was a transit, but 2, you know, the universe, your guides, you know, all of that, like a benevolent energy has really is helping you. Okay. It's got your back. This is about hope, about moving towards the future and like looking forward. You're not going back, whatever that was. You're looking about moving forward with this person in a positive way, moving beyond whatever happens here. Yeah. Because this is like a good collaboration. So maybe you're just taking some time to reflect about how to work with this person in the best possible way, or how to move forward. And you have so many ideas that you're not really sure what to do. It's okay, because you're being led. And that Star card that's speaking to you, it's like God is talking to you. You're really picking it up here. You're picking up the messages from here. I feel like there's a divisive line between the first half of the month and the second half of the month, where the action happens here. Now you're sort of trying to figure out what to do with it here. And again, like I said, if you're partnered and this person comes in here, like it's up to you whether or not you act on that, because it kind of feels like you have this King of Pentacles at home. Also, and you know, some of you may not act upon any sort of temptation with this person, and you may set a boundary because you are in a relationship. If you're not, it just looks like, you know, this king could also be this king. So he comes in suddenly, it like sort of shakes things up for you. So this is sort of the energies that I'm seeing for you. It's going to play out for different people, which is why I was seeing different sort of circumstances. But there's some sort of offer that's coming here. Yes, and also the fourth week, it could be like a group of, you know, psychics, like I said, psychic women, but I also see like there's a male here, but it's also like artists. The King of Pentacles can be an artist. Okay, or like a natural type person, like he's organic. So I do see that as being like important. Maybe some of you are going to be taking a class on, I don't know, candle making for, you know, manifestation or something like that, where you're like here having a fun time with like artists together. So I do see that also as the fourth week happening for you. But you do have these cups energies. There's an opportunity that's being given to you. You want to do the right thing. That's really what you want to do. And it's like, follow your heart. What is your heart telling you? Actually, what is your instinct telling you? More like, I feel like you're really, you know, going to be opening up to like spiritual messages and stuff that's coming in. that fourth week, or doing something like occultic or spiritual in some way. Okay, so this is the general energy that I am seeing for you, Sagittarius, for the month of April. I want to make a couple of quick announcements. If you are interested in a private reading, you can contact me either through my website or through my email address listed in the description box below. And also, in addition to the monthly sign forecast videos that I have been uploading, I would like to share that I feel inspired to begin pulling a weekly oracle card message, which will be applicable to all the signs. I think it would be beneficial to gauge the type of energy that is available to all of us for the week ahead. So, thank you for watching, liking, and sharing my videos, and for subscribing to my channel.